John, the 6th chapter. You will find these words. After these things, Jesus went over to the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. And a great multitude followed him, because they saw his miracles which he did on them that was diseased. And Jesus went up into the mountains, and there he sat with his disciples. And the Passover of the feast of the Jews were nigh. When Jesus then lifted up his eyes and saw a great company come unto him, he said unto Philip, Whence shall we buy bread that these may eat? And this he said to prove for him himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 pennyworth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little. And one of the disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said unto him, There's a lad here which has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many? And Jesus said, Make the men sit down. For there was much grass in the place. Let me stop right there. My topic is, just believe in God.
Just believe in God.
Tell somebody, God love is everything.
God loves everything.
Hello, somebody.
Yeah.
If you just will believe. We serve a miracle working God. So if you just believe in God, that's the most important thing. Someone said you got to believe.
You got to believe.
And when you believe in God, you'll find out. If you accept him in your life, you find out his love. Tell somebody is everything. Okay, amen? But then that's a word here I want to give you, because a lot of us in this day of time, somebody say it's selfish. Yeah, we for self. Ain't picking on nobody. I don't want to stay on this long. But it says in my biblical dictionary that selfish is concerned chiefly of only with oneself. It's the time we live in. Everybody's worried about me, I, and only worried about ourselves. And we're not worried about anybody else. So chiefly, it's a concern chiefly of only with oneself, without regard or well-being of others. How many of God don't want you to be that way? If you believe in him. And his love for you is everything. Amen? God don't want us to be selfish. He wants us to be unselfish. If you are operating in a godly love. Hello, somebody. You know, my mother used to sing a song. I bring it up all the time. My mother used to sing a song, and it would go something like this. Love, love, love will make you do foolish things.
Yes, it will.
Sit alone by the phone, a phone that never rings, hoping to hear you say that you love me still. Love, love, love. Who love make us do foolish things? Hello, somebody. Y'all know it. You know how you've been in love? And when you think about all the past years of being in love, how Junebug got in some of y'all girls here. And when said, he had a big roll, and a lot of it was some yellow page he had cut up and made it look like he had a big roll. He was broke. You didn't get the man with the gold card. That looked like took everything in his pocket, still standing home with mama. Let me leave it alone. But love will make you do foolish things. And sometimes because we're selfish, we get caught up that way.
My God.
In other words, but I want to tell you though, then the Bible talks about a charity. It's an expression of love. Tina Turner had a song now. What love has to do with it. So somebody said, well, you believe in God and found out God love is everything. I would like to tell Tina Turner, love has everything to do with it when it comes to God.
All right.
Are you still with me? Just about love got everything to do with it. But God don't want us to be selfish, family. He wants us, a church family, but he wants us to be selfless. In other words, the biblical dictionary for selfless simply means without concern for oneself, unselfish. Now, I know you got to take care of yourself and do what you got to do, take care of family, take care of that. But we ought to be selfless when we learn to put others. Somebody said before I say it. All right. Are you still with me? I'm going to try not to preach long, but if you stay with me, I don't want to preach too hard, I don't want to preach too long. But someone said we ought to be selfless and instead of selfish. Every now and then you ought to be concerned for your brothers and sisters, for each one another. Amen? I think God gave us the 2 greatest commandments. To love the Lord with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. Then love your neighbors as the same. Amen? But then there's a key word here, and I'm going on to my message. Somebody said miracle. I'm glad I serve a miracle working God.
Yeah.
The definition of miracle simply means God intervention in humanity. How many know that when a miracle comes, somebody say God stepped in? And when you look back, you're going to see that God was stepping in all of our lives. No, God intervention of humanity, nature, and somebody say in history. A wonder or even a mighty act.
Yes, sir.
It says sometimes translated as a sign.
Yeah.
That's how God works. Tell us about it. Miracles are a mighty act. Miracles carry out God's purpose, family. And it reveals God. Don't you miss this, because somebody say, I serve a miracle working God. And then it tells me that miracles carry out God's purpose. Amen. And not only miracles carry out God's purpose, but it reveals who God is. How many know we are the miracle working children of God? You here for a purpose. You ought to be miracle working children of God. Because I'm going to show you in the Gospel of John that God was working miracles. And they can see it at first, but later on they're going to realize it was a miracle. And I like to tell everybody, if you want to see a miracle, just look in the mirror. But then if you want to see two miracles, somebody say, look at me. In other words, so God is a miracle working God, and we ought to be miracle working children of God, because we're here for a purpose, and we're Christ's representative. So in other words, if you carry out God's purpose, Ricky, and Vanessa, Miss Carrie, if you carry out God's purpose in the real God, when I see you, I ought to see you being the purpose, that miracle working child of God. I ought to see God being revealed. Somebody said through you and I, and through us, because He's a miracle working God. Amen. Thank God for a miracle working God. Somebody said, keep on believing in this miracle working God, and you will come to the realization that God love. Tell somebody, is everything. Come on, go with me, because I'm not going to hold you long here. Keep it real ministry. If you come out around about 9:15, and the pastor can get about 15 minutes to 10, 10:30 we ought to be closing out, walking out the door. How many know God getting ready to do a new thing and keep it real ministry? He's getting ready to take us to another level. We're going to do some things that people that got 200 members and 500 members can't do. How many know God specializes in things that seem impossible? And when 2 or 3 touching and agreeing, He'll be a God in the midst. Come on, I want to walk through the Gospel of John quickly. Chapter 6, and I want to give you a little something for the soul. Amen?
All right.
And a lot of times I like to marinate the meat. You know, you marinate that meat, you ain't got to boil it. You marinate it, it's tender, just put it on the grill and cook it. We marinate this meat so it's easy to digest sometimes once you get it. Amen? Y'all still with me? So in the book here in the Gospel of John, it said, after these things, Jesus went over to the Sea of Galilee, which is the Sea of Tiberias. Jesus is going through all these places. Tell somebody, putting in some work for His Father. Anybody working for God? Anybody putting in some work for the Lord? Somebody say, if you believe in God, and God's love is everything, then you ought to be putting in some work to someone. You ought to be coming and going for God. You ought to give your time, your dime, your tithes, and all. You ought to be a soul winner witness for the Lord. Here Jesus is putting in some more work. Somebody say putting in some work. He was working all the time. And here it is, he's putting in some work for His Father. He said now He's here going into the Sea of Galilee. And then verse 2 is what I really like, is because it said a great multitude. Don't you miss this, because it's very significant. The word multitude means, let me tell you, He had some hundreds of people following Him because all the work that He was putting in for His dad. And when you put some work in, how many know you can be a soul winner too? And so here in this message, we find that He had a great multitude following Him. Why? I wonder. But the scripture said because they saw the miracle, the intervention. They saw that God had stepped in so many places doing so many things. And when they saw the miracles, the Bible said the multitude followed Him because they saw the miracles which He had did, and He saved them that had disease. Those that were sick and blind and crippled, and raising the dead. How do you know that you have a lot of folks, when you start doing something spectacular, folks will follow you too? Or they'll see the God in you. That miracle working God, that purpose in you, revealing God, somebody say through you. And then it said not only was a great multitude, Ricky here, but it tells me in my Bible, it said because Jesus was doing all this work, healing the sick, giving sight to everything, everywhere He went, people started to follow Him. And right now, someone said right now, He just got hundreds of people following Him. But later on, that thing gonna change, y'all. Just believe in God, because God love is everything. But verse 3 said it this way, and Jesus went up to the mountain. I wonder why. He was trying to get away. And the Bible said Jesus went to the mountain, and there He sat with His disciples. See, every now and then, you need some me time. I remember singing a song. He said, sometimes I like to be in a crowd, a company, and sometimes I just want to be all alone and talk to my Heavenly Father. And this time, Jesus didn't mind being in the crowd, but there came a time he just wanted to be by himself and talk to his daddy and talk to the disciples. But he was putting in some work. Hello, somebody. Tell somebody, just believe.
Just believe.
God love is everything. I want that to be ringing in your ear when you leave here. When you lay down tonight, I want you to believe, because God love. Somebody say everything.
Everything.
But watch this. As he came and said that the Passover, the feast of the Jews, were nigh. They was getting ready to celebrate what God had already did with Moses, delivering the Israel from Egypt. They was already celebrating the Passover. But here it is, Jesus was trying to get some me time, and he just couldn't seem to get away. But then look what happens in verse 5. The Bible said when Jesus lifted up his eyes, he saw a great company. Don't you miss this family, don't you miss this church family, because he saw a great company come down unto him. And watch what happened. I told you in verse 2, at first it was a multitude. That means it was some hundreds of folks following Jesus because he was putting in some work for a day. Now in verse 5, it tells me that there's a company. Somebody said it went to from hundreds to thousands. If you stay with me, you'll find out as we get into the scripture, you'll find out it went from hundreds of folks following him and to a thousand of folks that was following him. Stay with me now, because we went from the multitude to a company. And he looked up and saw all the people. And he said unto Philip, he said to some of us in the church house, he said, why shall we buy bread that these might eat? If you look at the end of verse 5, you see that's a question mark. I like the way Jesus answered the question, but he already knows the answer. I'm telling you now, God's going to ask you to do some things, and you waiting on the answer. God said, I'll make you a question, but I already know the answer. Because verse 6 verified. He said here that this he said to prove him, to prove for he himself knew what he would do. So God already know what he's going to do. Sometimes he just talked to us this way. He was talking to Philip this way just to teach Philip a lesson. Tell somebody, money ain't everything. God will take your little money and and multiply it in such a way. And I stop by to tell you, if you just believe in God, God love is everything. But let me give you something else. Let me keep it real with you this Sunday morning, family. Someone said, wow, you was trying to figure it out. The God I serve had already worked it out. I'm going to say that again. I like some church. Someone said, wow, you was trying to figure it out. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you're doing. But the God you serve, done already worked it out. That's why he asked Philip here. Man, can we go buy some bread that these might eat? But being who Philip was, Jesus already knew the answer when he asked him the question. But verse 7 said, Philip answered him. Somebody like us at church folk would answer. Philip answered him and said, Lord, we got 200 pennies worth of bread. Like our case said, 8 months wages. We got 8 months wages. We got 200 pennies worth of bread. And he said, it's not sufficient for them that everyone may take a little. In other words, all these 8 months wages, out of all these 8 months wages, out of all these 200 pennies worth of bread, of salary, it won't be enough to feed everybody. Even when we feed this great company, it wouldn't be enough. How many know that God, how many know God is a miracle working God? In fact, what's happening right now in this message, God is starting right now in verse 5 on down, really from verse 1. But verse 5, he's starting to work a miracle, and they just can't see it yet. But I had someone said later on, they're going to look back and see a miracle working God. And I stop by to tell you, family, if you just keep on believing in God and realize that his love is everything. He done worked some miracles in your life already. Just look back. You didn't know how you were going to get through high school. You didn't know how you was going to graduate college. You didn't know how you were going to get your children and your grandchildren coming out all healthy. Having babies and not anything wrong with them, coming out with healthy. And how God, when you look back how he brought you from the cotton field, and the pump water, and the mule in the wagon, and the shotgun house. When you look back and know it, but God, go back to 20 years and 40 years, how he done brought you from a mighty long way. You'll look back and see that God was working a miracle. Somebody say in us. And he's still that miracle working God today. And right now, he's doing it right now. Before the men, he's working a miracle. And tell somebody why they was trying to figure it out. God had already worked it out. And Philip was telling him, Lord, 8 months wages ain't good enough. Tell him that's all you need when God is in the plan. But God is really going to tell Philip, keep your money. I'm not going to need your 8-month wages.
Well.
Because I'm getting ready to work a miracle like you never seen it before.
Right.
And how many know what God is doing right in this passage here, he'll do it in your life.
Yes,
Right? That little money you think you got, God said, I'll make it last, baby.
Well.
So watch what happens here. The Bible says that Philip answered said it wouldn't be sufficient. It wouldn't be enough if we try to feed everybody. It wouldn't be enough. Then one of the disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said to him, there's a little lad here. Somebody said, uh-oh. Look at the miracle working God. There's a little lad here which has 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes.
Yeah.
But what are they among so many? And first of all, 8-month wages wasn't good enough. Here is a little lad here, might have been grocery shopping for somebody, and bringing mother the groceries home, saw the multitude, and got in with the crowd. Where everybody else going? I'll go too. 2 biscuits and 5 sardines. It could have been 2 Wonder Loaves, long loaf of Wonder Loaves, or 5 long loaf of Wonder Loaves, and 2 big old fishes. But what I still got a minute when it comes to God, how many know God can work it out? So the little boy lunch, how many know what God is doing is, he's getting ready. I want somebody to hit me real good. Because you think you don't have enough. You think you don't have enough to get through. You think you don't have enough to pay your tithes and still pay your bill. But tell somebody, God getting ready to take your little and make a whole lot. Tell somebody, say, wow, you was trying to figure it out. The God I serve done already worked it out. Tell somebody, he's getting ready to take your little and make a whole lot. Who gonna serve this miracle working God? Who gonna believe in this miracle working God? I come out and tell you, God love is everything. You ought to serve this miracle working God. Come on, stay with me now. He's still working the miracle. He's beginning the miracle. He's working the miracle. And then the Bible said that after they said that this still would be enough, this little boy lunch would be enough. Verse 10 said, and Jesus said, oh, let me take my time. I get excited. And Jesus was saying something to us this Sunday morning. And the Bible said, and Jesus said, make the men sit down. Y'all see that? I'm going to tell you something, folks. No, we say we love God, and God kind of do something a lot. But sometimes you got to go somewhere and sit down. Pastor don't mean no harm. Sometimes you got to go somewhere and sit down. God trying to fix some things. You keep on getting in the way, baby. As a believer in a miracle working God, go somewhere and sit down for a minute. So he said here in verse 10, and Jesus said, make the men sit down. I told you it was a multitude, and they went to a company, and then he said, make the men sit down. And the Bible said here, make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place. Jesus had went to the mountain trying to get away. Now he's standing in all this big old open field. He needs to be because he got 1,000 folks now following him. And he starts out by taking care of the men. The men was the high thing on the pole back then. The men had more seniority than anybody. He said, make the men sit down. Y'all see that in verse 10? Now with much grass, somebody said, in the place. So the men sat down in the number about, don't you miss it? Somebody said 5,000. Now I'm going to tell you something. Every time you got 5,000 men hanging around, most likely you got 5,000 women hanging around. All right. And if you got 5,000 men, most likely you got 10,000, at least 2 kids to each man and woman. At least you got about 10,000. So now besides the men, it probably been 15 more dollars counting the women this year. But the Bible said to make the men sit down, at least we know for sure it was 5,000 men. But God said, even though it's 5,000 men, keep your 8 months wages. I'll take this little boy lunch, however you want to put it, but make the men sit down first. God's getting ready to work a miracle in your life, keep it real, ministry. God getting ready to work a miracle in your life if you just get somewhere for a minute and sit down. Somebody say, get out of God's way. And let God do the work. Because God will work it out for you. He specializes in things that seem impossible. He'll make a way out of no way. Anytime somebody look beyond your faults and supply your enemy. Anytime somebody been better to you than you be to yourself. Somebody say, you ought to believe in this miracle working God. So when you just believe in God, you'll find out that his love is everything. Come on, say the miracle. He's still working this miracle. They can't see it yet. Just like some of us, he's working a miracle. He's been working a miracle for the last 20, 40 years. Just look back, you'll see that you didn't know how you was going to make it, but God made a way. But so here, as he told the men to sit down in verse 10, the Bible said as he told them to sit down about the number of 5,000. He told them to sit down. In other words, somebody said, get somewhere to sit down. Get out of God's way and let him work some things out in your life. You ain't know somebody going through. You ain't know somebody got a relationship problem. You ain't know somebody distressed, putting your house here depressed and stressed. You know somebody your bills are due and your money's gone. Your money's funny. But how many know if you serve a miracle working God, he's going to fix some things for you? Why are you trying to figure it out? Somebody said the God I serve, they're working it out. Tell me he's getting ready to take my little baby and make a whole lot. Look at verse 11 with me. Come on, I'm almost through this thing now, y'all. So, and Jesus took the loaves. Someone said, put it in God's hand. If you get somewhere and sit down for a minute, let God work it out. Someone said, put it in the Lord's hand. You find out His love is everything.
Yeah.
And verse 11 says, and Jesus took the loaves, and He gave thanks. He distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were sitting down. See, follow God's instructions. Be obedient. He said he gave it to the disciples. He distributed to the disciples. The disciples give it to distribute to the men that were sitting down. See, sometimes God can't do nothing until you get out the way and go sit down. But the men that were sitting down, that's who He fed first. The ones that were being obedient. Somebody said, tears don't move God. Obedience move God. If that's the case, I can live a right life, raw, still, and do everything I want to do. And on their judgment, I just go and start crying on their judgment. Tears don't move God, baby. Somebody said, obedience does. God loves the obedient child. Sometimes you got to get somewhere and sit down for a minute and let God work a miracle in your life. So verse 11 said, He gave thanks. He distributed to the disciples. And the disciples to them that was sitting down. And likewise of the fish, and much as they would. Don't you miss? I'm excited right now. Somebody said, as much as they would. I done told you, don't worry. I asked you a question, but I already knew the answer. Keep them 8 months' wages. Keep those 8 months' wages. Matter of fact, I'll use that little boy lunch, or the little groceries he got, to work a miracle, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait a minute. In other words, here, the Bible said he distributed the bread and the fish. The part I like, somebody said, as much as they would. And it was, give them, wait a minute now, look at the miracle. They started to work this miracle, we can't see it yet. And said, till they can have enough. Now, keep your 8 months' wages. I'll take this little bus line. But them 5,000 men said, now, feed them as much as they would till they had enough. Until they got all that they want. Don't you miss it. Somebody ought to get happy right there. I'm trying to take my time and not get happy. But he said right here once again, he said, give it to them till they all had enough. Give them all that they want. Until they get filled. How you know they got filled? Because in verse 12 it said, when they were filled. They had got filled up. Are you still with me? And then it said 5,000 men now. The 5,000 men had all that they wanted. Till they had enough. And then verify, look at the miracle starting to work in place. And the Bible said when they were filled, He said unto the disciples, watch this now, verse 12. Somebody said, God, you ought to believe in God. God love is everything. I know it is because verse 12 tells me that as they were filled, He said unto the disciples, gather up. The fragments. Can you see this miracle working God? Right here in verse 12 and 13. Can you see this miracle working God? About to fix some things in your life. He said, gather up all the fragments that remain. Keep your 8 month wages. I'll take this little boy lunch and tell somebody, gather up all the fragments. I do fed 5,000 men to this little boy lunch. Gather up all the fragments, that none should be lost. Let me give you something, keep it real, ministry. Tell somebody, while you was trying to figure it out, the God I serve that already worked it out. He's getting ready to take your little and make a whole lot. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Tell somebody your leftovers are going to be more than what you had in the beginning. Oh, watch it now. I say your leftovers are going to be more than what you had in the beginning. Ain't Bob and Miss Margaret, I thank God for my mother. I got 3 more mothers ain't here today. But I remember when Mama used to cook some salmons and some butter rice and some biscuits. Y'all still with me? Had 6 or 7 kids, 3 or 4 aunties would be around the house, and then when everybody get to eat, there'll be something left over. Might have 2 sardines, 1 big old biscuit, Hungry Jack biscuit, and a little bowl of rice. And me and Ricky trying to figure out who gonna get the leftovers. We know Mama gonna put them in the refrigerator. We're gonna say, we're gonna go back and see can we get enough, get some more. We're gonna sneak back and see who can get that leftover. But I want you to know that when it comes to God, your leftovers are gonna be more than what you had in the beginning. Because I serve a miracle working God. Logically, it just don't make sense. No, logically, it don't. But somebody said, I serve a miracle working God. I can't see how it started with a little boy, but now they got 12 baskets. Because I told you, if the men were 5,000, not counting the women and children. But how you know, Pastor, because verse 13 said, and therefore they gathered them together. And they filled, somebody said 12 baskets. 12 baskets. They start off with a little lunch or a grocery bag. Hello, sometimes. And they filled the baskets. Somebody said, and they filled 12 baskets with the fragments of the 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had. So it was while you was trying to figure it out. The God I serve that already your lip. Some of y'all like to don't give God the $5. You give him $20, he got to come down and hit you in the head and rob you. But then he'll take your little baby and make a whole lot. Tell somebody your leftovers will be more than what you had in the beginning. But the disciples didn't come to realize. Somebody come to realize that this is the miracle working God. Because around verse 14, it said here that above to them that they had, it said those men, the 5,000 men that were sitting down, and the disciples that were with him, those men that saw the miracle that Jesus did, said, this is the truth. How many I told them at a funeral yesterday? God said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And look at these men realizing God and took a little more lunch, told Philip, keep the 8 months wages, took a little more lunch and fed 5,000 and 12 baskets and locked up. Wow, you was trying to figure it out, keep it real ministry. The God you serve then already worked it out. I want you to hold on to this. He's getting ready to take the little bit you got and make a whole lot. Your leftovers are going to be more than what you had, somebody said, in the beginning. And these men sitting here looking at this miracle working God. Doing all that he's done. He done worked the miracle right before their eyes. And they said, look what they said, this is the truth. The prophet that should come. And he said, not the one they wrote about, the one that was talking about. We realize this is that miracle working God. And tell us about it. Now he's here. Now he's in your life. Will you accept him as your Lord and Savior? Somebody said, all you got to do is just believe in God. Find out that his love is everything. And that you serve a miracle working God.